Let's do the astrology for March 25th, 2024. The morning starts off with a bang as we have the lunar full moon eclipse in Libra while the sun is in Aries. Dramatic is the word for today, especially with the moon's nodes engaged in this lunar dance as well. Seems there is a Chinese dragon in the sky, Year of the Dragon, that is telling us that what we are doing and where we are will not get us to the destiny that is now calling our name. A chapter is ending and something new is coming your way. Will you be ready for it? Notice if you are normally more of a people pleaser, and notice that at this point you just don't have it in you to give anymore. You feel depleted, and this eclipse is pointing that out in dramatic ways. I try to remember in these moments that the universe is not trying to hurt us. Most of the time it is trying to help us. But old habits die hard, and the conversations we have desperately held onto for years and perhaps decades have just not been working on any level anymore. Fear of change is always a scary leap of faith, but you are being nudged to reach past your beliefs and towards a new horizon. It is time to admit that a chapter has finished. Perhaps an entire book has finished. We cannot suppress our own needs any longer. Mercury in Aries is a time to let things out that are personal for you. It is important to express what you are feeling and allow those shared words to become an impassioned prayer to the universe as to what you need and want. We are beginning to open the window on March 25th, and it will go through April 8th. To say that America is going to go through a lot of drama with this great American solar eclipse on April 8th is going to be the understatement. But today, on the 25th, you may feel in the dark. You are not supposed to know the answers right now. We are simply waking up to the truth that something deep inside is calling us to awaken a yearning to move into a very new place. This awareness will require you to admit that there are things that you just don't want to deal with any longer. You may notice how you keep trying to keep the peace at any cost, but now you see that the cost is your health and emotional well-being and stability, and now that cost is too high. The more you could be proactive and admit where you are at honestly and authentically, the better off you will be. Notice what has been happening in your life and how those things keep pointing to specific issues that need addressing. If you experience an enormous sense of lack, you are not alone. If you feel as if your needs are not important to others, you have put yourself on the back burner for too long and feel like a doormat. These issues have been coming in for a while, but they are now intolerable. Lunar eclipses indicate that our unacknowledged emotional needs now require us to change our circumstances in a dramatic way. This is where I go back on my motto for these eclipses: enough is enough. These eclipses will be on this trajectory hammering away at us through March of 2025, and we were also feeling it building up to this moment starting in March of 2023, if you remember. But this eclipse has with it a Venus-Pluto semi-square, and it will ask us to take a hard look at the truths in our dysfunction. Know that if you are on the wrong side of this fence and want to control or manipulate situations, you will end up causing more problems for yourself. With the sun semi-squaring to Uranus, everyone is feeling stirred up, anxious, and unsettled. But I know the universe. This is what it takes for the dramatic shifts that are now required of us. Know that plans are going to alter, and that can cause additional tension. Try to stay loose and to not put your expectations at unreasonable levels. I'm also reminding everyone that Mercury is preparing to go retrograde at the beginning of April, so as it slows down in the sky, get computer and technology issues working and backed up. Thanks, everyone.